Hello, my name is Bo DeYoung, and welcome to my game showcase for my CIT 228 class. Today I'll be showing off my game called Jet Fighter. This game's similar to the Alien Invasion game, except kind of with its own skins and a couple tweaks here and there with how many bullets you can fire and everything. For my game, you are a jet fighter, and there's like a fleet of planes coming at you, and you're basically just trying to destroy all the planes, or they either hit you or get past you. They don't go off the screen, they hit the sides and they go down. As you can see, when I hit the planes, the score goes up, as well as a sound is played, an explosion sound. So the score will go up from the game. You can move your plane back and forth. As you can see up in the top left hand corner, I have 3 lives right now. As the planes go down, they get closer and closer to the jet, and if they eventually hit the jet or get past the jet loses a life. Let me destroy all the planes here and show you. So the next fleet comes, and as you can see, they actually move a little bit faster, and they will actually move down the screen a little bit quicker. As you can see, the bullet I changed so it looked more like an actual like bullet from a plane. Well, I got more of the color of the bullet. I'll actually let the planes come down and hit the jet so you can see that a life will be lost. In the center of the screen at the top, that is the high score, and then the score on the right hand side is the your current score. And directly underneath that is what level you are currently on. So as the planes fall here, they'll eventually hit the jet fighter, and then the jet fighter will lose a life. And obviously, if you lose 3 lives, then it is a game over. As long as you stay within the game, the score will be recorded as your high score until you basically get over that high score again, and then you'll have a new high score. But if you exit the game, your high score isn't saved at this point. At these lower levels, the planes move so slow. It's it's kind of painful trying to get them all the way to the bottom here. When you get later on in the further levels, the planes do eventually move a lot quicker, making it more difficult to hit them, as well as get rid of all of them before they hit the plane, the jet. As you can see, I just lost a life, and then it starts to level over again. So let me show off. Well, let me first talk about if I had any issues. I didn't really have too many issues during this assignment. Probably the one was the getting the background the perfect size. Because I wanted my game to stay full screen. As you can see, it was full screen. So for the background, I just, since I knew what my screen width and height was, I was then able to take the image of my sky background and make it that exact width and height, so then it filled the screen when I made it as the background. From there, I also made the I tweaked around with the jet speed and the bullet speed a little bit, as well as for the bullet settings. I changed the width, height, and also the color because I wanted it to look more like an actual bullet. And then also I upped the amount because it kind of felt a little sluggish with the amount that was happening. Now for the bullet, when they collide with the planes, it then makes the explosion sound that you were hearing whenever I hit them with that. And I can actually show you that within my, right here in the check bullet plane collision, when it goes down before it gets in the loops, after the loop, actually, it will play the sound after it does all the checking also the scores. From there, the jet itself, I put the image in and then also changed its size to a proper size to make it look good during the game. And as well, for the plane, did the same exact thing. Changed the size when it gets loaded in, so then when it's loaded into the actual game, it's the size I would like it to be. And so that is my game as of now. For future iterations, I would like to implement maybe another type of ammunition that the jet can shoot, maybe like a missile. So the missile can shoot out and then maybe hit an area of effect where it can take out more than one plane at a time. So then the player can then progress through levels quicker, and progressing through the levels quicker will then help them get to those higher tier levels that the planes will move down faster. And I would also probably like to implement maybe some sort of database so it can actually hold the high score in the game when the player gets a high score. So then every time that player boots the game up, the high score isn't erased, but it's actually still within the game, so the player can keep on progressing with its high score without having to like reset its high score every time the player leaves the game. So this was my presentation for my CIT 228 game showcase. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.